Hello, everybody. I am David Protus from Full Sail University's Recording Arts Bachelor's Degree Program. And I'm here to do a podcast today because I interviewed Max Groman, a local artist out of Winter Park, Florida. I asked him some questions about the visual arts, and we're going to see what he has to say. The first question I asked him was, what do you see as the role of the visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? He responded, visual arts in society are crucial. They represent our generation and the propaganda that's fed to the masses on a daily basis. The symbolism of big business corporations are a constant reminder that we are all slaves to mass media. Now, it's a very interesting viewpoint. I know he watches a lot of TV in his spare time, but I didn't know he felt that way about visual media and advertising, so to speak. The next question I asked him was, new communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? And he responded, communications and media technologies have only helped spread a wave of nonsensical party rock and detuned LFOs to assault our eardrums at an ungodly decibel level. It has spread genres of music that should have stayed in garages and has auto-tuned our thoughts with splash reverbs and shimmer. Our music industry is dead because of communications and media technology. It turned a generation of our youth into raving, Molly-loving, tie-dye-wearing, liberal hippies. I assume Max is talking about the popularity of drug culture in today's music, specifically in today's electronic dance music. And I asked him more about that, but he waved me off and refused to give more detail about that, which you'll know is a common theme as we get further in this interview. In fact, the next question I asked him is, what popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry? And he responded, the Golden Arches and Walmart. Next question. Again, more of a stance on the visual art based in advertising than visual art made based on emotional gravitation or expression or things of that nature. I think it's very interesting that he focuses so much on advertisement. The last question I asked him was, who is one of your favorite visual artists, and what is your favorite style of visual art? And he responded, I like artwork that has functionality. It's like evolution. We've finally begun to assimilate with machines to become the weird transcendental race of space-traversing cosmonauts we were destined to become. I guess you could say Picasso is my favorite artist because I look at him as my son. He could have learned so much from me. I'm not sure I understand the egotistical nature of his response, but I appreciate the fact that he appreciates Picasso for his metaphysical interpretation of the human body. Right before he left, I asked him his knowledge of famous artworks and how they influenced his creative process, and he refused to give me any detail further than Mozart inspired my first rap album and Rasputin my second. Now, I'd like to thank you all for taking the time to listen to this podcast, and tune in next week. I'm going to interview the Pope for his role in All Dogs Go to Heaven 3, The Reheavening. Thank you very much, and have a great night.